pickups. Let's go back over that since I haven't touched on it in a while here. We have Nymphora picking up Gnome's Wisdom. Very nice pickup. Tablet of Command, of course, for that extra mobility and escape mechanism that she can use it for there. Dr. Repulsor, I'm sure he's doing well. Yes, he does have his Shrunken Head picked up and has finished his Steam Boots. I'm sure he's had those finished for quite some time. Andromeda's HP dropping here. What's she getting tanked by a couple of creep stacks, it looks like, as she's having a bit of a rough time of it trying to get those taken down. And Nymphora going to go ahead and TP up here with Pestilence as they are looking for... Did they have Vision of Flint here? Maybe they thought he was doing these Ancients. And, yeah, I don't know exactly why they did TP up there. I'm assuming they had Vision of Flint from this ward. And then they decided, oh, well, he's got to be doing those Ancients, so let's go ahead and jump him while he's doing those. So we'll catch him off guard, catch him with his pants down. And very nice triple stack going on here. And gonna go ahead and let Pestilence pick it up, looks like. So nice teamwork coming off there from the Legion side, as they have been doing all game here, making a very good use of their advantage. A nice stack going on here from Beastwood as well. What do we have going on here? Oh, we've got the Nymphora ultimate. Is that what they're hoping for? Is her ultimate up? 4 seconds. And then they are going to jet off into the Hellborn Woods to wreak havoc, most likely on this poor Glacius who is just standing there. And we have the port in, and oh, they're not going to be able to get over here to save this Dr. Repulsor. If he takes a little more damage, no, he's going to get his BKB off. Going to use his ultimate to skate on out of there. Very nice from Dr. Repulsor. Just split-second timing on that to manage to get out. And now they're going to catch Witch Slayer on his own. They're going to catch Armadon split away. And Soul Stealer, though, coming up here. He's got his BKB. He's going to be trying... Oh, he cancels the ultimate. He was doing it a little too far out there. Not sure if that was the best choice to have gone ahead and tried for the ultimate in that circumstance anyways. Scandal does manage to pick off Andromeda, though. And now we've got a little bit of a desperation here coming out as Pestilence is just sitting here absorbing all this damage. Now he's going to go down finally. We have Flint Beastwood going down. Nymphora, she's getting taunted on. I think she's going to be able to go down here if they just go ahead and continue to put the pressure on. We've got Witch Slayer coming up here. The Volatile Pod coming off just in the nick of time. And now we've got a nice show of strength here coming from the Hellborn team, doing what they need to. And really, you know, I think that they're really starting to get back into this, and it's getting to that point that the Legion do not want it to get to. You know, it's starting to get a little bit later in the game here. It's not anywhere near end game, but we are starting to see these, you know, heroes picking up and doing a lot more damage and just working better together here as they've picked up more and more of their skills. Voodoo Jester, however, we have no real new item pickups on him. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up on items while keeping up on action. And looks like the Hellborn's going to go ahead and try and back out of here. They are going to back out. And Dr. Repulsor pushing this bottom in a little bit more. Not going to be able to follow through with it. That tower was already taken down earlier, though. So now we have the tower count being down to 2 and 2. So we have balanced out the tower kills. And that, you know, experience differential that was up at 6,000 and 6,000 for gold difference. And we have a smackdown going on to uniqfazer from freshpro, of course, the Smackdown King, coming in there, and I'm guessing he just, you know, just laid it down. So, very nice use of Dr. Repulsor here, as he is probably the most powerful hero on that team. I mean, you've seen a lot of good usage of this Nymphora. I really like that she managed to get this solo early and got that middle lane. She did well, too, you know, against Soul Stealer. He wasn't doing that great, so... Or no, he was the one that was doing good. Armadon was the one that was on the fail boat. But speaking of Scandal doing well on that Soul Stealer, he's doing a lot of damage here to Dr. Repulsor. Dr. Repulsor is out of mana. He's going to go ahead and eat the Demon Hand in the auto attack and go down there. And they did go ahead and finish off freshpro's streak. And, oh, was that... Nymphora was there. Yes, she did. She used her Tablet of Command to try and get her ally out of there, but unfortunately, Well, I'm not even going to comment on anything that they've got down here, so we'll just continue onward from that. My cat is hungry, so he is meowing like crazy. I'm sorry if that's picking up on the mic very well. He's a very, very big crybaby, as he likes to be fed at a very specific time, which it is not even close to, I should remind him. But anyhow, back to the game. We have the Geometer's Bane pick up on Flint Beastwood. Flint Beastwood finally getting back up in here, getting his game on. We have, he's not doing very well as far as kills go. He's 1 in 3. Gold per minute's back up to 266. We've got Andromeda getting caught all out on her own here. I guess she was going for the... Oh, they are going to know that Kongor's going on, though, because they do have this Ward of Sight. I think that she just placed that, actually. But yeah, Kongor's going to go down way before they can react. And unfortunately, that is going to be another feather in the Hellborn's cap, as Illusion Rune is being pinged furiously from what appears to be orange, or maybe brown. But Scandal's most likely going to go ahead and pick that up. And it looks like that, yeah, I think the tides are turning here. Whereas we do have 1,500, never mind. Okay, well, Flint Beastwood goes down there. I don't even know if he got to use his Geometer's Bane in that fight. We have the BKB used, or the Shrunken Head used on freshpro. I'm sorry, I'm getting angry at my cat. The Glacius ultimate going off here. Going to land the nice slow and damage from that onto Pestilence. Now, freshpro on this Dr. Repulsor is out of mana. He has a little bit for another jump, but no, he's not going to be able to make it over the edge of the cliff. Unfortunately, he does run to the edge of the cliff there, and has to run down and around to get away from it. And the nice early pick off there on Flint. Unfortunately, though, the good response coming from the Hellborn, as they did go ahead and take back the kill advantage on that, as now it is an experience advantage in favor of the Hellborn, and the gold advantage also being taken, or dropping drastically from what it once was, as I think that we're starting to get to that point in the game. It's starting to get... I really think that they had to finish this game by the 40-minute mark for them to have the kind of potential that they were hoping for, and they did. They had a really good presence up until 26 minutes or so, maybe? And then it kind of started to slip from them, as, Armadon finally got some tank capabilities here. He's finished, his Helm of the Black Legion. He has plated Greaves even for a little more AC, I'm supposing. Not a bad pickup on him, I wouldn't say, but I probably would have gone for, more strength or attack speed, because his DPS overall, as far as his swings and stuff, is pretty weak, but... not going to harp on him too much more, as he is finally getting, all of his moves are skilled up. What else are you going to pick besides just... I'm glad he didn't go stats over Armadillo. But we've got Armadon running in here now. They're going to be able to try and catch this Pestilence. Pestilence doing a great job staying wide there, but no, the portal key coming in from Witchslayer. The Voltopod's going to heal Pestilence a little bit here, but he's got way too many guys on him. Even the Tablet of Command being used from Nymphora to try and help him out, but it's not going to be enough there. And I am going to pause the game so I can go ahead and throw some food into this cat's mouth so he will be quiet. I will be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that. I hate reinforcing negative behavior, but he was just being very distracting, as we do have Dr. Repulsor coming in here with Voodoo Gesture. Cursed Ground's going to land. Armadon's taking a lot of damage here. He's not going to be able to make it out. He is taunted, as I'm sure freshpro went ahead and laid that down, but they're going to go ahead and let him die to the Cursed Ground. There's no way for him to get out of this. Yes, he does go ahead and go down into a spray of blood and guts, ultimately there, from an extra 484 damage from the Cursed Ground landing. So very nice there. Let me go ahead and throw this replay bar down here. I didn't realize that sucker was still up. Sorry, but looks like, yeah, I think this game is slipping more and more into the Hellborn's favor here, as, it's getting closer to that late game part here. I mean, good God, look at Scandal. He's at level 21, and wow, I wasn't even paying attention to his levels, but yeah, that's just... He's got his Geometer's Bane as well, and he's started work. He's got his Ice Brand, so he's going to be making Frost Wolf. So there's not going to be much running away when he gets that finished. Don't know what's going on with my mouse. Looks like a bunch of bullets almost. But I can't change that. And Witch Slayer hasn't picked up anything new or interesting. Glacius. What do we have here? Glacius. Not much. Just typical Glacius. Armadon, of course, going complete and total tank now, as he decided not to do that earlier in the game. For what reason, I'm not sure. But he does have his Helm of the Victim. He's going to be working on that Shaman's Headdress to go ahead and be, a little more magic take less magic damage, as they do have a decent amount of magic damage coming out from the Legion side. We've got Andromeda sitting up here. Oh, dang it. Illusions, of course. Yeah. Andromeda's one of those people that you can never really tell whether it's really her or not. There's the real Andromeda. She doesn't have a little green portrait when you click on her, as these ones do. So, nice little Andromeda wards being thrown out there, as they do have the illusion. They're going to go ahead and try and form up down here to try and defend this, or maybe just trying to do a little bit of extra farming. Oh, nice move there, as the slow was cast, but I think they just barely dodged it by using that tablet of command. So nicely done there. We have Flint coming around from the backside here. The Geometer's Bane popping there, and wow. Not sure how he managed to get out of that one, but they are going to go ahead and go down here. They do have Dr. Repulsor caught. Glacius freezing him, but that's not going to stop Dr. Repulsor from casting, as I mentioned earlier, so he does go ahead and grab hold of him there with the magnetic field. And who is going to end up on top here? Looks like Dr. Repulsor is going to be able to take down Flint Beastwood. Will he be able to take down Soul Stealer as well? No, he's going to try and run away as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, Armadon has the slow on him. He's out of mana. He really needs to make it there for that Nymphora portal. Oh, excellent use of the Nymphora ultimate there, as he just barely caught a ride on that train. Wow, that was I was very afraid that he was going to leave him right before he got there. That would have just been so infuriating to have been, reaching out to your teammate, have your fingers extended as far as possible, and then right as he gets there to touch him, you disappear, and he dies. So, very nice teamwork coming out from Nymphora and Dr. Repulsor there. Of course, freshpro being on that Dr. Repulsor. Armadon throwing down plenty of spines here as he's taking tons of damage. He's got the taunt going down on him. Dr. Repulsor is continuing to do the rundown here. I don't see Armadon getting out of this. No, he doesn't make it out. And another smackdown coming from freshpro, of course. No, actually not from freshpro. That was actually picked up by Nymphora. Did Nymphora throw down the taunt on that? I guess she would have had to. As I don't believe that smackdown calls out unless you are the person casting it and you get the kill. So, very nice. Use of the smackdown from Nymphora there. And we have Dr. Repulsor coming in on Soul Stealer. He does go ahead and use his, wow! Oh my goodness, this is amazing. That was really cool. Soul Stealer, he still had the token, so he's not going to, have to worry too much about it, but that was just excellent use of the Shrunken Head there, and the ultimate completely obliterated poor Dr. Repulsor. And, we have the Frostwolf Skull pick up on Scandal there on that Soul Stealer, as well as the Geometer's Bane, which I've already mentioned before. And now my cat's done eating, so he's going to keep complaining because I didn't give him all of his food. So I apologize about that. But really here, I think that it's gotten beyond the ability of this Legion team to go ahead and continue. I mean, granted, the XP difference and the gold difference are not out of, most comeback games. I've seen way bigger differences than this for comebacks, but the main point being is that you don't have a hard carry. You have Dr. Repulsor, but he's not a hard carry. I don't know technically what he classifies, what is he, semi-carry, what you want to call him, but he's just got good initiation abilities. And speaking of initiation, we got Pestilence coming in here with his portal key, and Nymphora actually brought him back here. Oh, that was very unfortunate for them. I'm guessing, is her ultimate down? Kind of hard to tell when she's dead, but yeah, it looks like her ultimate had been used. I wasn't paying attention there. I was bitty blabbing, so forgive me. As, even with the armor reduction cast onto Armadon, he still has